Welcome everyone, welcome back to another Trinity World stream. This is a viewers choose route stream, so be sure to put in the comments what route you want me to do next. Sorry about the delayed intro, I literally completely forgot I went live then, some weird reason. Right, so we've got in a chat, we've got a couple of chats already. Hey Richard, hey Arsenal, hey Joel, hey Sophie, how you all doing? We're starting off with the New Haven aggregates to Lewis in the 66. Hey Jamie, hey Ken, how you doing? Yeah, we can the 166 if you want. Wants to part of New Haven aggregate yard at the minute. We're on our way up to Lewis. And we'll change over to the Great Western Mainline. Lovely. Should be able to increase our speed pretty swiftly. Yeah, 24 days to go. You want Tees Valley? Well, we'll have Great Western Mainline in the 166, and then we'll go to Tees Valley in the 101. Check your downloads. What's going on? Is it doing it again? Nah, it's all good. No downloads. No downloads going at all. Right, we're going up to 70 in a minute. Not too long. We can get up. Speed limit along here is 70, and then pressure does drop to 60, just outside the southeast. Watch out for that. I think we're in the old but 66 because the horn's still a bit odd in this one. A bit off. Alright, Sophie. Right, I'll head up to 70 miles per hour now. Yeah, hi Jamie, how you doing? Yeah, my pistol sounds like a jet engine too. It does indeed. Not so good. 66. I feel like they should have, when they obviously made these kits, they should have added a remaster of the DB Schenker one. But I don't think they did that. Seems a bit odd, but oh well. Yeah, hi Jamie, how are you? Yeah, we'll be going over to the Great Western Mainline next, and then we'll go over to Tees Valley. And the 101. And there's the incinerator plant there. And there's the river there, River Ouse. Very scenic around here. I'm sure it does look much better on PC. The console isn't look too bad. In this 66 DSD is very quiet. Quite hard to hear it. Hey Connor, how you doing? Sorry if you can't hear me that well, it's because it's a very loud, loco. Had red line of death, blimey. No, I haven't had one since yesterday. Yeah, it was like yesterday, 3 o'clock. Which was a bit unusual, but and then I had the HDMI glitch for some reason. So my pistol was basically falling apart. So not so good. Hopefully it won't do it for TSW2. As I will not be happy. We'll just got to 60 and then we'll just another whistleboard it. We get another one just before southeast. Hang on, what's going on there? Oh, what is DSD gone off? I didn't hear it. Went off, we just started braking for no reason. Every time, innit? But for some reason we stopped for no reason. It could have been the incredibly quiet DSD this thing has. That's not really too good, is it? Rail tour, we're going to do that after Tees Valley. Yeah. I'm turning off the DSD, that thing is just annoying in the old 66. Can't hear it one bit. Oh, well, we stopped at the foot crossing. You just can't hear it when it's, yeah, you can't hear it when it's in the old one. So I'll be turning that off. Not having that on. AWS is fine, obviously. It's, you can actually hear the AWS unlike the DSD. Right, let's get in again. And try and get going. If we can't get going, then, well, yeah, we'll just do what we always do. Back out. We'll just set the brakes for releasing. Yeah, I don't recommend driving the old 66. Well, don't recommend turning the DSD on. You cannot hear it one bit. Let's get going again. We actually had quite a bit of speed on us then. I'm good, Connor, how are you? Right, up we go again. After that DSD issue. Yeah, good afternoon, Richard. Yeah, so we've got the Great Western Mainline after this. Then we've got Tees Valley, and then we're back to East Coastway doing the rail tour service. Which will be nice. Let's get the speed up again. Let's get a little flyby shot here. Where's the whistle board? It's just right on there. So we get. Yeah, so I've got Railway Empire later on. Which will be starting at about 5:30. Going for about an hour and a half, I reckon. I'll start on a new map this time, as we basically have completed the UK one again. Right, full throttle, let's go. Yeah, can we do the class 47 on there? Yeah, we can, yeah. Yeah, we did class 47. One thing, I feel like you should be able to use the West Somerset Railway 47 on the rail tour, but you can't for some weird reason. Good to hear, Connor. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Driving my trains. I don't really like the horn on this too much. Oh, really? Right, so welcome back. We flying through South East in a minute. Actually, let's get a flyby shot as we go through South East. May as well. You don't usually do this, so right, let's get it. Try and get the horn. Don't like the way there's like the sudden sound of the wagons coming in. Don't like that. So we're fully loaded. I'm up to Acton Yard. So we're just gonna coast at about 50. Well said, Richard. Well said. There's not really much point going up to high speeds as Sutherland Junction's not too far away. The speed limit does go down to 40 though, so don't really need to yeah, don't really need to get up to max speed. AWS now. Come on. Sanity. What is going on with this? So for some reason now the AWS alarm isn't blooming setting it off. I would have written off for that. Not doing that one. I literally knew there was going to be an AWS alarm right at that spot, but it didn't come on. What is wrong with that? No idea. Sorry everyone has to see that, but I mean, the AWS alarm didn't come on, so not too good. Yeah, AWS does need a hammer, so if you go into that little fuse box, whack it with a hammer, maybe it will fix it. It's ridiculous. Right, we're going to the Great Western Mainline now. Right, this is the AWS will actually come on. Right, we're going to go on the class 166, probably go as far as Hamwell or something like that, similar. Hammer got my freezer working. Do you think it would help my PS4 if I got a hammer and was whacked it? Whack the HDMI port? Might work, I guess. I suppose we better do that one. Right, this is the Great Western Mainline, and then after this we've got Tees Valley, and then eventually we've got East Coastway again in the class 47. So yeah, that's looking forward to that. A nice rail tour along the Coastway. Always a treat. Work on it. Right, we should load in at London Paddington in the 166. Yeah. And then we'll go as far as Hanwell or something similar like that. Right. Oh, next stop, Mainline Broadway. Oh, looks like we got a service leaving over there. It's not a HST, is it? What is the HST doing on platform 10? What's going on there then? Never really see them on that side. Right, let's get that set today. 10 people in, thanks all for coming in. Just a friendly reminder, we are working towards 400 subs by August the 6th. If you could help us out, it would be greatly appreciated. How do we need to train out in? Sometimes it doesn't turn on. It's turned on this time, that's good. AWS fuse. Let's get that on. We're not missing anything. Yeah, I think we're ready to depart. Mainline Broadway is our next station stop. Now leaving London Paddington, we'll go as far as Hayes and Harlington. Don't know. Afternoon, Mr. Metz. Liking the profile picture. How you doing? I mean, that's quite a lot leaving Paddington. We had a HST on platform 10 leaving. One on platform, what was that, 4, something like that, leaving. Quite busy. I reckon that one's probably going into the depot. Wait a minute, that's getting speed, isn't it? Better try and match that. No, we've just been overtaken by that. That's got like the worst acceleration. Yeah, lovely colours. Oh, here we are. We've got a little race going on here. Ooh. We're beating the HST. Talk about being a high speed train. Getting beat by 166. Oh, why can't we be on track 2 the whole time? Yeah, look, we're passing it. Not so big man now, are you? Yeah, I know Richard. I know the instrument lights that. I can kind of see them pretty clearly at the minute, so it's fine. Now this, overtaking the HST. Wow. Even though it probably is doing a depot run, but oh. So we better actually try and maintain 40 miles per hour. Just need to hope my HDMI doesn't break before TSW2. That would be like the worst possible case scenario. We're up to 50 now. Look at that. Oh, we got another one there. Looks like it's come out of the depot, or is it in the depot or siding or something? No, that's which was on platform 10. Right now, going up to 50 miles per hour now. Yeah, they're going to be packed with people, hopefully. And that's what we'll be moving over to track 4 in a second. Any second now we should switch over to track 4 as we just did have the feather signal, so it would make sense. So next station stop will be Ealing Broadway. How you doing, Mr. Metz? There we go, now we're switching over. And now we can increase our speed to, I think it was 80 miles per hour that was there. Right, let's get going. Yeah, as long as it doesn't lag on the Bakerloo line, then I'll be happy. Because if there's so many passengers and the FPS is crap, then well, that's not going to be too good. Not good at all. Right, up to higher speeds now. It's quite quiet inside, isn't it? You would think you'd be able to hear the engines a bit more, but alright. Look at that. Sound of that. The 166 does sound pretty good on this. Interesting, has never been on a tube train. Tube trains are fun. Alright, do they? They do indeed. And no HST there. Quite a busy route this one. Yeah. That's speeding past Old Oak Common and North Pole. Our next station stop will be Ealing Broadway. Lovely cup of tea. That should be speeding through Acton Mainline pretty shortly. It should whiz through that about 80 miles per hour, possibly. DSD again. I did indeed, Sophie. There we have it, that's our main line. Then we'll probably want to start slowing down now. We are slowly, well quite rapidly on the approach to Ealing Broadway. We don't want to be shooting past that. That wouldn't be too good. Here we go again. 10 people in again, thanks all for coming in. Yeah, less than half here, isn't it? Already, less than half here. Lovely. Another two-tone. Welcome Zook, how you doing? Play Overwatch. I used to have it, but I got rid of it. Nah, not yet, Sophie. Right, it says Ealing Broadway we're coming into now. Let's step one on. Try and come in at about 30 miles per hour. Yes, after this we're on the Tees Valley in the 101. Oh, Ealing Broadway. There's London Underground over there. Bring the speed down. The brakes on this are amazing. I don't know if that's pretty realistic, but wouldn't think so. 2 beacon repeaters there. And here we are. Good stop there. Remember last time I was pressing the couple and uncouple buttons. Oh, nice, Sophie. Yeah, on these old routes there are no time, like time things like in the PIS or whatever, so we kind of have to put the HUD on for this bit. Next station stop will be Hanwell. The DRA was created to stop drive. Basically, if there's a red light ahead, then say you're at Paddington and there's a red light ahead, kind of the instinct is to close the doors and just get going instantly. But if there's a red light, the driver puts that on. So yeah, to remind drivers to check the signal. There's no point, you know, closing the doors, starting to go off, and then there's a red light at the end of the platform. You may as well just keep the doors open and just wait where you are. Pretty basic thing, but it helps out. See the little buzzer? Oh. I sure have. Right, Hanwell is our next station stop. Yeah. I do like the horn on this, but it is pretty basic. It sounds incredibly loud even when you're in the cab. Yeah. Any other things you want to learn about? Like DSD or something like that? That's the Sprinter 158 buzzer. Alright. Well, I suppose they probably just had that sound, you know, just about. Actually, maybe if they did have that sound, maybe they were thinking of putting a 158 in or something. Who knows? A 158 would be pretty cool in Train Simulator too. I do like the 158. I find the doors are a bit funny, the way they've, you know, they could just have one single door, but they seem to have two tiny mini doors. Where they literally could have just space for one, like on the 444. You kind of get what I'm getting at. Right, this is West Eden, we're about to speed through. On our way to Hanwell. There's the DSD. There we go. Hanwell's actually not too far after West Eden. It's actually relatively close. We should be able to see it pretty shortly. When it renders in, there we go. Rendered in now. Not kind of 10 minutes. Right, coming into Hanwell now. Is Arsenal even coming to the stream? Oh, yeah, he is coming to the stream. I say, blimmin' heck. Yes, okay. Right, this is Hanwell. Don't want to come in too fast, as I'm not really too good with the stop boards at these stations. Pretty sure it's there. There we go, good stop there. I think our next stop will be Hayes and Harlington. Yeah, next stop's Hayes and Harlington. Hi Jake, how you doing? Yeah, no, it's down there, isn't it? One of the old ones. There it is. Hanwell and Elthorn. Elthorn? Quite cool. They made it all kind of rusty or whatever at the back. Or rotten cement. So what we got here? We got another thing here. That's quite cool there. I've actually been, there might be a collectible down here. Any collectibles? Doesn't look like it. Got a cool staircase up here. Onto the platform. Oh, fast one going through. Any other old vintage boards around here? One here, maybe? No. Right, let's lock the doors and get going. Next stop is Hayes and Harlington. The lights, alright, yeah, oh, they're pretty cool, aren't they, those ones? The old gas-fired ones. Or gas-lit ones. Probably got an electric bulb in them now, I'm guessing. Yeah, quite a nice stop. Right, Hayes and Harlington is not too far along, probably about 2 miles. Let's get some speed on us. Alright. No, 4 likes already. Not too shabby. Right, and up to, well, max 9 speed now. Welcome everyone who has joined the stream. Thanks all for coming in. It's so annoying someone Battlefront 2 instead. It can't be much better than Battlefront 2, can it? That's another really high processing game. Well, hopefully it's not too long until the PS5, and then, you know, all these problems should go away. No loud fans, no HDMI problems. Hey Mozo, welcome back, how are you doing? Welcome back to the stream. Yeah, it was pretty weird, because yesterday we went up to 385 subs. Then we went down to 380, and then we went up to 381, and then we're back down to 380. So I don't know what happened, if YouTube just got ahead of itself, or something like that. That was pretty odd. Dead quiet on Battlefront 2. Alright, this service is, I believe, the 836. Yeah, 836 London Paddington to Reading service. Right, this is Southall here. Hey Zoe, welcome back, how you doing? Yeah, we're going to 101 next, Jamie. It's the next Bus Simulator multiplayer session. We have Jamie who's joining, gaming, transport and gaming guy, and there was one other person who wanted to join who I've got written down. 13 people in, thanks all for coming in. Just a friendly reminder, we are working towards 400 subs by August 6th. If you could help us out, it would be all much appreciated. Good to hear, Muzza. Good to hear. What time's that? Well, the Bus Simulator multiplayer stream will probably be on Tuesday. Because today it's Railway Empire stream, which will be starting at about 5:30. We do need to bring our speed down a little bit, as Hayes and Harlington is pretty rapidly approaching. 16 people in, thanks everybody for coming in. Welcome Tyler, how are you doing? Get yourselves known in chat. 17 people in. Thanks all for coming in. It's all greatly appreciated, all coming in on this Sunday afternoon. We'll be going until about 2 o'clock. Then later on at 5:30 BST, we do have a Railway Empire stream starting, where I'll be on a new map. I'm ready to have here. Right, this is Hayes and Harlington we're now coming into. This will be where we will be changing over to the Tees Valley line, where we will go into the Class 101. Which most of you probably will, you know, have bad memories of, as it is the geared train and has really bad brakes. Yeah, just a friendly reminder everyone, we are working towards 400 subs by August the 6th. If you could help us out, it would be greatly appreciated for more daily simulation related content, and there'll be tons of Train Sim World 2 stuff when that releases, so don't miss that. Right, this is Hayes and Harlington. There is the stop marker there. So we've got HST about to fly through. Lovely, that'll be going about 125. Right, now changing over to the Tees Valley line. We'll be going in the Class 101 as requested by Sophie Clark. thanks all for stopping by on this Sunday. You can't do Tuesday, but this Sunday, oh, I can't really, oh, we'll delay it a little bit, Jamie, we'll delay it until you're free. Just come in the chat at some point, say when you're free to do bus sim, like Wednesday, Thursday, any time around then. Then we can, yeah, we can sort it out. Right, on to Tees Valley, one of my other favourite routes. That's alright, Jamie, it's alright. As a catch on today's technology. Right, the 101. Let's do on usual, Saltburn to Redcar Central. That's a nice run up along the river. Well, I think there's a river. Probably the River Tees or something, I'd imagine. You went flying through a station in the 101 because of the brakes. Oh, that's not too good. But I mean, it is very easy to do that. Very easy indeed. 15p point, thanks all for stopping by. And we have got, yeah, fairly. I think sometimes 101 trains run from Saltburn, Darlington and Bishop's Auckland. Yeah, well obviously not in real life anymore, but yeah, they do. What are you doing now? Class 101 from Saltburn to Redcar Central. Oh, what's ahead of us? Is there another train ahead of us? Gotta be, isn't there? We had a yellow there when we were loading in. Don't know if that was a glitch or something. Right, let's get this set up. It's quite easy to set up, but it does take quite a while as you have to run to the back and all and get that all set up. You need to get the destination on as well. You have to wind the board, but luckily one's the first one. Let's get the doors unlocked, the old slammers. This message on PlayStation. Right, yeah. Right, to the back of the train, get this side sorted out. Let's do that now quick. Bishop's Auckland, get the lights to on. Set them to reds, as they are the marker lights at the back. Destination light on. That's the back all sorted. Bishop's Auckland. Nice and Samus on the class 153. Alright. Right, let's what are we missing? Reverser. That kind of does that. Goes right down into that. Put that in gear 1. And we should be ready to leave when permitted. So I should be able to leave any second. Right, we've got to wait a few seconds then we can leave. But here we are in the 101 at Saltburn Station. Lovely. Look at that. Oh really? What was that? It sounded like they added like a fly sound there. I don't know if anybody heard it. It was like a weird buzzing sound. Never heard that before. Right, let's lock the doors and let's get going. Good morning, Martin. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good morning or good afternoon. Yeah, it's afternoon now, isn't it? Yeah. Right, let's get departing here from Saltburn. Look at that. Change the gears. Just go to that for now. Oh, the sound of it going along the track. Lovely. Off it goes. Into the wilderness. No, we do like, Mr. Mats, we do like that. Bye Jamie, take care. See you around. Well said Richard, well said. 6 likes now, and if you haven't already, leave a cheeky sub for more daily simulation related content. Help us reach our sub goal. In the minute we're on 380. Make yourselves known in chat as well. I've got my shout out list ready for the shout out at 400, so hopefully we will make it by August the 6th, as progress has slowed down a little bit. Right, we can speed up now. Out we go. 10 likes, thanks everyone. That's a funny reminder, we are working towards 400 subs by August 6th. If you could help us out, it would be greatly appreciated. As yesterday was a pretty sad day with just 5 subs. So I don't know if it was just YouTube, I don't know, catching up on itself or doing something like that. Yes, White Fury, you are on the shout out list. Yeah, cheers Sophie, cheers. Right, actually, why have I got signals on? Let's turn them off now, because I do know my British signals. So, let's get them off. Tired this morning. I'm sorting out the HDMI late last night, so it went again. So I've got 3 elastic bands on it now, and then my little weird HDMI extension thing comes today. That might help out in some way. But we'll put less strain on the port. Right, we're going up to 40. Should be able to stay in gear 3 for now. Alright, right, was it? Right, Mask is our next stop. I always think this bit's very similar to the approach to Redcar. You kind of, I don't know, it's just kind of the same. You go up through the field and then through the house and estate. Got a sea over there, it's looking good. You woke up at 5 AM? Why did you wake up at 5 AM? Why bother? Oh really, White Fury? I think my favourite game mode on Battlefront 2 is Ewok Hunt. I think that's funny. Lovely. Yeah, we're going to be heading on to East Coastway next, where we will be doing the Class 47 rail tour. It does need RPG, it does indeed. How are you, Richard? Well, it's about 1 AM. I'm sorting out the thing now, and then yeah. Just a bit of Ross Kemp. Gotta love a bit of Ross Kemp. Right, now coming into Mars, which has got a fairly big platform. What, bigger than some? An ATST. Nice. Yeah, ATSTs are pretty cool. Except they can be destroyed pretty easily. Because I kind of prefer the old kind of Battlefront, where you kind of had to find kind of the ATST stuff, like the little kind of coins on the floor, and then you'd be putting into it instead of getting your points and then saving up for them. I did prefer the old Battlefront more than the new one. There's that new Star Wars game out on PS5, I think. Well, coming out on PS5, like the Star Wars Squadrons or something. That'll be quite cool. 7 AM. Blimey, welcome Isa, how you doing? Welcome back to the stream, thanks for coming in so early. He woke up at 5, so he didn't miss British Ace's stream, yeah. But at 10 PM, blimey. Yeah, 12:43. Welcome back, Jamie. Let's look at this guy, look out the front window. So he's some kind of train enthusiast. How do we get that closed? No, you can't. Well, that's his mask. Should be able to leave here pretty shortly. What's Skyfall again? Oh right, that's not morning or afternoon. Well, our next stop is literally in like 600 yards, not far along at all. So we're a few seconds early. Get the doors closed and let's get out of here. Longbeck is our next station stop. Let's go. Hi Will, how you doing? Welcome back to the stream. How are you doing today? Finish it today. Oh. Right, up to gear 2. We're not too far along to the next stop, so we don't really need to get that fast. We'll probably go about 30, that will do. We're on a hill, so we should just gain speed naturally. Right, Longbeck is our next station stop. Good to hear, Will. Good to hear. Here it is already. Rendered in quite late there. Right, here we are at Longbeck. Got the level crossings there. It's a very short platform here. Very short. That was a good stop. Very good stop there. Oh, we haven't got a collectible there. Let's go and get that now. I don't know why I haven't got that yet. I suppose because it was on the station entrance, so I probably just didn't see it. Here we are. 15 out of 20. Anything else around here? Oh, can I actually go? I thought I'd go along there then. On the Class 101 I use the handbrakes because they're more responsive. Yeah, probably a good idea. Well, probably not the best idea, probably then a good idea. As the normal brakes on this just awful. I suppose in real life it probably would be easier, as obviously you can move them much quicker than just holding down L1 to do that, which takes a little bit. Probably literally just yank it on in real life. That'd be good though if they did speed up how fast you turn that, because it doesn't go too fast. Oh, we're actually running a bit earlier. Right, we're going to be going as far as Redcar Central, and then we will change over to East Coastway, as requested by Richard Transport 377. And then on that we'll be doing the rail tour in the Class 47, which will be nice. Probably will be chasing yellows, as the Class 47 can get up to quite high speeds now since this last improvement. Right, up we go. Let's go. Redcar East is our next stop. Hi Classic Flow, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day wherever you are. Right, let's get some speed. Lovely. Right, up to gear 2. After East Coastway, North East Corridor, sure thing. Now Jamie, we're going to go on the Class 47 as requested by Richard Transport 377. 13 people in, thanks all for coming in. Just a friendly reminder, we are working towards 400 subs by August the 6th. If you could help us, that would be greatly appreciated. For more daily simulation related content, and when TSW2 releases, one hell of a lot of content on that. Looks like the sea's over there, but that's Redcar over there. Do love this little section here. Get quite a bit of speed on this. Do you think the Bakerloo line will have HV realistic sounds? Hopefully. Hopefully. I mean, the 377 sounds pretty good on East Coastway. I mean, could have been a little bit better, but I mean, it's fine as it is. So yeah, hopefully it will get realistic sounds. I mean, if not, there probably would be quite a few complaints. But I'm pretty sure the Bakerloo line is going to boost the sales for Transformer 2 one hell of a lot. So see, even if you don't really like trains, I mean, people who live in London are a bit, oh, I can drive the Bakerloo line now. That's such a good line I go to work on, yeah. Might be interested, see what it's like. Yeah, there's a few, isn't there? red car, British Steel. I think that's what it is, British Steel red car cement. One of the least used stations in Britain. Well, it's the least used station. White Fury, do you think we will have passengers actually walking around the train to their seat? I think we will. I mean, if Bus Sim can do it, and that uses the Unreal Engine, Train Sim probably can. Yeah, I think we will. I think we will get passengers walking on. That'll be quite cool to see. Classic flow, the thing I don't like of TSW is that the wheels when you're going fast, it's like not real. Well, you can turn that off, you can turn off motion blur. So we have got it on at the minute, but if I press that, it's off. It makes the game feel much smoother. But I don't know if I like it because I'm so used to obviously being on over the years. I've just kind of grown to be used to it. Don't really know if it's smoother or not. It feels smoother, but then at the same time it don't feel smoother. Right, this is red car east. Don't want to stop early. Come on, brake to release, release, release. Come on, what are you doing? And there we go. Welcome Braden, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're having a good day. Where I am at 7:50 AM. I'm guessing you live in the States or Canada or something like that. Yeah, does that feel smoother like that, or when I turn on motion blur? It just feels, I don't know. Turn it off, turn it on. Let's check the FPS. That's when it's on, so about 39 FPS. And when it's off, it's, I don't really know. I don't know. Minor differences. How do you do that on Xbox? Plug in the keyboard and press CTRL and F2. Sorry, a minute. I think we'll get the Cold Action stream this week. Hopefully. I don't think, no, we'll get the Q&A, yeah, we'll get the Q&A. But not, obviously, gameplay. Actually, they could do gameplay. As obviously everyone's already seen the CSX Heavy Hull, so, you know, they're probably just, oh, everyone knows what that's like. You never know, maybe. But I don't work for Dovetail, so I don't know. Right, Red Car Central, next stop. Welcome Transporter 7, how are you doing? You can't turn off motion blur on consoles? Yes you can. I probably want to get up to higher speeds really first, but... Right, if I demonstrate, so CTRL F2, you can't see the difference there. There you go, look. You can turn it off. But I feel like motion blur would make it smooth because then kind of like it doesn't need the frames to make the wheels turn around and all that. But I don't really know. Yeah, hi mate, how you doing, Transport? Hope you're having a good day. Wouldn't bank on it. Should be Dovetail Games stream yesterday, but they never bothered. No, I think there was some kind of problem or something. I don't really know what happened. But it seemed to be cancelled at the last second. So I don't know if like Matt's kids or something got ill, I don't know, the PC wasn't working. Yeah, CSX is good. It'll probably be the last route I do on my stream when I do it on Train Sim 2. I'll probably start off with the Bakerloo as, you know, British. Then go on to the high speed line and then do San Pratt's Grade last, since it's already been out, so. Alright, Arsenal. Right, we are going to swap over to East Coastway once we arrive at Red Car Central. Hopefully all safe and sound. We'll be doing the Class 47 rail tour on it. So that'll be nice. There's the telescopic barriers there. 14 people and thanks all for coming in. Just a friendly reminder, we are working towards 400 subs by August the 6th. If you could help us out, it would be all greatly appreciated. More daily simulation related stuff, and lots of Train Sim World 2 stuff when that releases. Yeah, watch that all day. Bakerloo sunset every Friday night. Right, we're now going to move on to East Coastway, where we will be doing the rail tour. Welcome back, Mr. Matt. Welcome back. Got the nice loading screen there. 11 likes. Thanks everyone for liking the stream. No new subs yet. Still on 380 at the minute. Yeah, later on will be a Railway Empire stream. Welcome back, Jamie. Welcome back. Welcome back to some San Jamie. Right, moving on to East Coastway now, where we will be doing the rail tour service. Timetable. Class 47 won it. Welcome back, Arsenal. Welcome back. Vintage rail tour, there it is. 1 Zulu 39. Yeah, if you haven't subbed already, be sure to hit that sub button for more daily simulation related stuff. 10 likes and 1 dislike. Someone just disliked the stream, so thanks to whoever did this. Thanks to whoever did just dislike. It's yeah, appreciated. It was quite disappointed we won't be able to play static consist in scenario planner apparently. Oh, that's a bit annoying. I suppose it is basically quick drive, isn't it, as Alan was saying. Wait, 12 likes, thanks everyone. Not a thanks to whoever disliked the video or stream. Dropped to 49. Yeah, you do get, you know, those kind of times when you just drop, don't gain any subs in a day. Like yesterday we gained 2, and it dropped like 5, so you do get those days. Right, let's get up to I was going to say get up to speed, but we're not actually at anything at the minute. Right, marker lights on, desk light switch, there we go, that's all up. Let's get the brakes off. Wait a minute, it feels so smooth for some reason. Wait a minute. Why is that so smooth? That is oddly smooth. That is too smooth. Let's see. 30 odd, 15 people watching. Who operates most rail tours out of Victoria? No idea. Oh really, Richard? Right, I just need to wait here for a couple of services to pass. So we got one coming in now. We got to wait for that one to go, and then we will be ready to leave. Let's get a little shot of Lewis there. That's all good. Quite busy here at the minute. We got a shuttle service on platform 5, a service departing from platform 4, a service arriving on platform 3, and obviously the rail tour on platform 1. But the thing is, this platform here, they could use this, to be honest. Call it platform 0. I don't know, could you fit a 4-car on there? You probably could, yeah, fit a 4-car on there. Maybe the 4-car services down to Seaford. They boost capacity, or even just a New Haven. Or something like that. The Luxury Train Club, also according to Siri. I was waiting for the service to depart, and then we can, well, we'll be following this one. Looks like it's about to leave now. Looks like it's arrived a little early. Off it goes, 377434 there. Now departing from platform number 3. Let's get back in the cab. Dovetail Games, please bring the class 3 on 3 to the East Coastway. Just remember, Richard, I do not work for Dovetail. Hi Reese, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome back as usual. "15 people in, thanks all for coming in, just a friendly reminder. We are working towards 400 subs by August 6th. If you could help us out, it would be greatly appreciated. Oh, cheers, Mr. Nuts. Cheers. Right, we're just waiting for the service to get a little bit ahead, and then we can depart. There's just a signal around there. Right, let's get the AWS on before we forget to do that, which is right here. There you go, that's on. Oh, cheers, Braden. Yeah, we lost a few yesterday, so it's all much appreciated. I just remembered who is West Coast Railways, not yet reached. Transport 7, same but won't happen to, as WT Games. There'll be no more DLC for Train Sim World 2020 content. Yeah, unfortunately. Right, any second out, there you go, that's cleared. Let's get the doors closed and let's get out of it. Off we go. Pretty loud this thing, so if you can't hear me, it's not bad. 16 people in, thanks for coming in. Right now departing from Lewis platform 1 on our way towards Eastbourne. Doing the class 47 rail tour at the minute. Right, we are picking up speed pretty quick. And I think I've turned off motion blur. I think. There's a 66 at the back. Is it off? I think it is, isn't it? No, it's on. No, it was on, I think. I don't know. Right, the signal should really be red round here, but I think the train has cleared a few more ahead of us as it's got a better acceleration. And it's an AI driving, so they're pretty mad. I hate when I hear that kind of air noise. I think the brakes are coming on. I would at West Coast Railway so I'm all right. Right, not going too fast, just in case it is a red light. I reckon it should be either yellow or green. Yeah, it's green. Right, let's get some speed. Yes, East Coast Railway is my favourite route too. Great route. Got 66 at the back, 66 to 11, 211. Right, 60 miles per hour. We head up to once that the train has passed that speed board. Well, the River Ooze coming up here. There's the I think it's the A26 over there. Right, off we go. There's the A27 over there. Right, heading up to 60 miles per hour on our way towards Eastbourne. Welcome back, Sim. How you doing? Hope you're having a good afternoon, a good day. Welcome back to the stream as always. Right, we got us. Is that double? No, it's green now. It's good. This is Sufferham Junction. The speed limit is now 70 miles per hour. Someone mentioned Matt was leaving Dovetail Games. I've got no idea. I wouldn't think he would leave because he's like the senior producer. He's been there quite a while. I think he loves the company. I don't think he would leave. How's the PS4? Well, quite a few elastic bands around the HDMI cable at the minute, holding it since that force kind of to the left. So I've got the elastic bands around the power cable, so it kind of pulls the HDMI cable over a little bit. So that has worked for now, but last night the elastic bands did snap, so I had to get a few more out. So yeah, it's running alright at the minute. Could be better, but it's running alright. Now, I mean, Sam's, they probably thought Sam, they probably got mixed up, Sam and Matt. because obviously Sam's kind of, well, he wasn't really part of the company as you were saying, but he's obviously leaving at some point. Let's just try the motion blur thing again, see if it is actually any better with it on or off. So, I don't know, is that, nah, turn it off. Don't really know really. That's part of the furniture, yes. Yeah. Yeah. I'll have to get down there and put more elastic bands on. Which will be a bit annoying. Just after Glyne, probably start chasing yellows at, well, that 377 will be stopping at Berwick. And obviously we are on the 47, which has been greatly improved, so we'll probably be catching up to it pretty shortly. So I'm just going to coast for now. PS4 went undergoing technical surgery yet. It has indeed. Missing platforms. What route was that? Remember I joined when you were doing NTP. Missing platforms. Don't know. It depends. Do you have an external storage device, and do you have Transient World on the storage device? Because that happens on what game is it? On Warzone that happened with me. Jamaica was missing. That's odd. Yeah, because I remember I had Warzone on my external hard drive, and yeah, and the map just didn't load in. I think because it takes, you know, a bit longer for kind of the IL to process when it's on an external hard drive. But if you did have an external hard drive, that's probably the case. Welcome back, Jamie, again. Yeah, I think that isn't leaving. Oh, have you? You've spoken to him at Model Railway expeditions? Yeah, I went to a few Model Railway kind of events. Well, quite a lot. But I don't anymore. Yeah, it makes him doing pretty well. Somebody's good when TSW2 comes out. Can't wait. Yeah, but Mexican, do you have an external storage device, for example, like a Seagate 3TB one or something like that? Because if you have got Transient World on that, I recommend moving it over to your system storage. As that probably is the case if it's not loading in. And I've had that on quite a few games since I downloaded on my external device. I wonder if Game Tech will pop in or Jason will pop in at some point. Hasn't been in a little while. No external storage device. I've got no clue why Jamaica wouldn't have loaded in then. I've never had that personally. The only thing I can think of, it was either a bug or just something of the storage device. Like internal hard drive or something. But I don't know. Never had that myself. I'll put the brakes on a little bit now, because we are catching up to that 377 unit. Joe, do you ever use your Steam account? Not really anymore. No, I did used to play on PC a little bit, but the computer was pretty rubbish. So I was playing Train Simulator in low graphics, not so fun, and it still lagged. Euro Truck was alright, that was on the medium graphics, but it still lagged a little bit, so I kind of just gave up and yeah, just play PS4 all the time now. Just use the PS4 in full. Alright. Right, the signal blocks are quite far apart from each other, but we may as well just stay at 30 for now. Let the train ahead get some, distance. Oh yeah, same Richard, yeah. Don't know what time, Richard, you said you're starting. I'll probably start at about 6 in the morning. Probably do it for about 6 hours. But it's going to be a very, very good day. But I can just tell on the day my PS4 will be like, none of that, just kind of crash. Or do something stupid like that. It will happen. No, my luck. You have to use your PC. That's the only problem with Xbox, there's no kind of share option on it. But that's what the new Xbox has copied off PlayStation, the share button. Is that green ahead? Looks like we got a green. Yeah, that's a green. Right, let's get up to speed again. It might be at 6 PM. If it is, I'm not going to be happy with that. 6 PM. So basically, if it's 30 gig, download it, it'll be done by 9. Then it'll be, you know, the evening, and you're trying to be relaxing. Well, I suppose it would be quite relaxing, train tomorrow too, but 6 PM? No, it can't be true. That's got to be... Let's hope Xbox got YouTube live broadcasting. Maybe. Maybe. No, 6 PM. It seems a bit late, doesn't it? I mean, you may as well just release it on August the 7th if you're going to release it at 6 PM on August the 6th. I suppose that might be allowed, that might be to allow obviously the other countries to get to midnight. Then in Australia, obviously they would be that would be released on August the 7th, so I don't know if they could do that. I've got stuff on Thursday evening, so that's not going to help. Yeah, I wouldn't think it would be... No, I wouldn't think 17 people in, that's forthcoming in. I'm on holiday on the 6th, so I can't get it till the 7th anyway. Well, if you're going to do YouTube on the 7th, stick with Peter, you'll still get many views on vids. It's usually until about a week after. It's a bit like with SnowRunner. First week, my videos were, you know, doing very, very well. I mean, my most popular vid was on SnowRunner. It's got about 12,000 views, I think, now. So it's usually the first week where the videos do very well. But TSW2 is a much bigger game. Let's see. I thought all console stuff releases at midnight. About to go through Berwick. No idea why the objective marker's on. Actually, why is that on? Don't need that on. Yeah, I should release at midnight. Braden, if I live stream on YouTube, I would have to do it on Mixer. Mixer's shutting down, Braden. Midnight in other countries issue. Yeah. I mean, maybe 6 PM for in Australia or something like that. Think of iOS that gets released at 5 PM, wish to be in line with California. Yeah. Hi Darren, how you doing? I'm just going to have a look at what time it will be released. Well, if it did release at 6 PM, Dovetail Games would be getting, you know, a lot of complaints. Maxim, don't forget the M3 for Xbox was delayed and came out 8 PM. 20. That is quite a bit more. You might be doing a train simulator live stream later, nice. Well, if you put that in the self-promo on Discord, then I'll give that a watch. Wait, Megson, you play on PS4 and Xbox, don't you? What one do you make your videos on? I'm guessing PS4, or maybe even Xbox. So I'm pretty sure you use PC software, don't you, to edit stuff? I just use a simple old Chef Factory. Because my laptop can't handle rendering stuff, it literally blows up. Oh, both, right. Nice. Yeah, Xbox is a bit, you know, don't you record a video and then it kind of goes straight to PC on that kind of Xbox clip site, isn't it? I think that's the way it works. Yeah, I'm just coasting, well, when I start coasting at about 60 in a minute, and that train will be at Colgate, so obviously the signal blocks are quite large on this, so we don't really want to catch up to it. Mr. Metz, the M3 glitch was really annoying for me when it released. Was it? I didn't really get the M3, I was just well, saving up for TSW2. I'm actually going to tell a lie, because obviously TSW2 hadn't been announced then. I think I just didn't get the M3. Mixer Xbox side Twitch, use to Mixer, then I download and then upload to YouTube. I download the video and edit the video. Alright. Oh, welcome Aiden, welcome back. How are you doing? You're going to do East Coastway, Gross and one of the German lines, nice. Well, after this we've got a North-East corridor, so we'll be heading over to the States. Now we'll do on live YouTube, then download the video and re-upload it to remove what was broadcasted 5 days ago. Alright. I suppose that's kind of a good idea. Or I record it on PS4 and export it. Yeah. I used to export my videos on my PS4, had a glitch where it couldn't upload stuff. So I had to do it through my laptop. Which was a bit annoying. On a large note, 5 English time. I hope I didn't miss any kind of signal there, so I didn't actually really look in there. Just quickly check the map just to make sure we didn't miss anything. No, we're good. We're about to go through Polegate. Yeah, it works now. Have you done the Great Western Mainline yet? Yeah, we did that. That was the second route we did after East Coastway. I'll bring that speed down to 35. Yeah, it just took so long to put on a USB stick from the PS4. Yeah, it did take quite a while. Back then my videos were only about 5 minutes long because the internet was so slow. So I couldn't really do long ones. Do you have the class 52? I do not have the class 52. No, I've got the class 33 but not the 52. That's just Polegate we're about to go through, and then the speed limit will drop to 35 miles per hour. Yeah, it's a little bit mega, yeah, cheers. Yeah, we did lose 5 yesterday, so I don't know if it was some kind of glitch or one of those YouTube removing things. We were at 385 and it just dropped to 380 for some reason, which has never done before, so yeah, cheers Benson. Yeah, your one's going up pretty fast as well. Hopefully you'll get to 2k soon enough. I reckon you will do when TSW2 releases. Hopefully I get quite a few from that as well when TSW2 releases. I remember when Snowrunner released, went up by about 100, so yeah, 20 subs to go. Actually, I'll add you to the list as well, Megsim. It probably won't help out as much as probably most people who watch me watch you, but I'll add you to the shoutouts for 400 subs. But when I get to 400 subs for the special, just do it every 50 subs. And it helps out other people, I guess, so add you to the list. Yeah, that reveal video had 20k plus views. Yeah, blimey. Yeah, I didn't really do voiceovers then. Then everyone was like, do commentary and all that kind of stuff, so I'll do that now. That doesn't seem to be doing too bad, so quite happy. Yeah, can't wait either. August the 6th will hopefully be a good day if my PS4 holds out. I wouldn't mind if my PS4 crashed, I don't know, like 8th of August, because, you know, I'll have all the stuff I need up by then. Why are we not getting any amps? There we are. No, I've heard the 52's on 25 mile per hour, yeah, it's on West Somerset. One of the most boring routes in the game, but it is nice to go on every now and then. It's pretty scenic as well, and it runs very smoothly. I think you can get about 50 FPS on West Somerset. To get a little flyby shot. What's that, about 8 coaches? Probably more than that. 66 on the back. Which we don't really need the 66 on the back, because we've got there's a runaround thing at Eastbourne on platform 3, I believe. For some reason we're coming on platform 2. Maybe the delete bits you don't need in readiness. Yeah. Yeah, possibly. Xbox doesn't have it. Oh, that's a bit odd. Actually, let's give it a little test now on CTR 03. Not yet, might be in the future. That'd be cool. Yeah, by train. Take care. Right, speed limit does drop to 55 miles per hour, so we're already at the right speed. Then we'll have a double yellow. You could have just got off your seat and pressed it, not jump out the train. Yeah, it'd be better jumping out the train. You know what, let's do it again, why not? And also, this is what we can do. Oops, jumped on the train, CTR 0, boom, back in. Better actually close it all this time. That's not a green light, is it? Shouldn't be a green light. I think it is a yellow. Yeah. Right, that's the 55 mile per hour speed board there, which will drop down to 25 miles per hour as we come into Eastbourne, and we also have red lights. So, they do indeed, Richard. They do indeed. You know what, Richard? Just because you're here, let's do it. You do love me doing this, don't you? There you go. Show enough. Go on. Love it. Is this the whole stream now? No, we got North East Corridor next. Alright, welcome back, Sophie. Welcome back. So we're waiting for the service to Hastings to depart platform 2, which will then clear us to go in. I feel like I'm on West Somerset even though it's the East Coastway. Alright. That's one thing, they should really be able, so then you can use the green, or BR green livery on Class 47 on this one. It's quite nice. Just will just show off too. Alright, just bringing the speed down a bit now. What about Long Island Railroads? Well, we can do that if you want after North East Corridor. We've got 2 more routes we can do. I'm pretty sure I'm going out for a walk at some point. Come on, clear, we may as well not stop. There we go, that's cleared, let's go. Because he was recording on Xbox, and they don't have that feature yet. Let me jump on the train 20 times. No. That's not the whole stream now. We'll just try and make a sim that what you can do on PS4. Class 08/09 and 20 should be on the rail tour. Yeah, that'd be cool, but then top speed is 25 miles per hour. So it'd be quite slow. Right, now coming into Eastbourne, platform 2, you've got the Brighton service there, which will be departing, what's the timing game at the minute? That'll depart about 18 past. Actually, it might even go before that, actually. Shit, probably will go before that. When does the stream end? 1400 BST. So we've got 2 more routes, 2 more 20-minute slots to do. So this is Eastbourne. For some reason my marker, or objective thing's still on, even though I don't need it on. And we come to Eastbourne. Should be fairly easy to stop on this one. As in the 45 and 37, it's quite a tough job trying to stop. A good spot. I suppose you can't see the buffer. That'll do. Right, here we are at Eastbourne. Let's get the marker lights off. I believe they're the right ones, aren't they? Yeah, turn them hard quick. Turn them off, tail lights are here, get them on. Can't we do both? I don't know. Has it done both or just one? It's a bit odd. We'll move on to North East Corridor next. Oh, it's streaming down, nice. Looks like the Brighton service is getting ready to depart from Eastbourne. 14 people in, thanks all for coming in as usual. 381 subs, so thanks to the Jiddish sub. I said something really mad then just sub. Yeah, thank you for subbing. It's been much appreciated as usual. Just want to do a few shout outs, may as well. Shout out to Richard Transport 377. He does streams as well. Megasim, most of you probably do know him, but yeah, help him out a little. And who else? Yeah, that's it for now. Mr. Mats and Darren Grace, if you're streaming as well, check them out. Yeah, welcome back, Jamie, again. Yeah, later on today, I will be streaming Railway Empire. That will be at about 5:30 BST. I'll be starting a new map up, probably the Mexico one. I haven't done that in quite a while. So if you're interested in that, it's yeah, pop in for that. Right, we got North East Corridor now. So we had a nice service on that. Where is it? There you go, North East Corridor. Yeah, North East Corridor now. Then we have got one more route we can do after this, so if you want to vote, vote. Oh, nice, Mr. Mats, nice. Let's do, yeah, let's do this one. Do it into New York Penn. 15 people in, thanks all for coming in. Just a friendly reminder, we are working towards 400 subs by August the 6th. If you could help us out, it would be greatly appreciated for more daily simulation related stuff. And one had a lot of Train Somewhere 2 stuff when that releases. Alright, we've got North East Corridor and then Long Island Railroad. That will be your last routes for today. GP30, yeah, I've already gone in. That service is pretty long as well, it's about 30 minutes in Braden, so yeah. Right, here you are, Newark Penn. What does Penn actually mean? Is it just a kind of word for station? Like where all the trains are penned in or something? I don't know. There's no like stations in the UK called Penn, like King's Cross Penn or something like that. None of that. Let's get that into forward. We will do HUD off, as I've learnt this route pretty well now. Oh, that's running not very smooth. Let's put on motion blur again. Penn means central. Oh, does it? So New York Central. Well, there we have it, everyone. As said by Reese, Penn means central. So at the minute we are at Newark Central. Kinda makes sense, I guess. Right. Let's get the HUD off as soon as we've finished boarding. Got to wait until 6:57, so we've got a minute to wait. Right, just waiting. It means something. Yeah, because it's the heart of New York. Yeah, I guess it is actually underground in the heart of it. I always thought New York Penn was quite a new station because obviously the massive tunnel. I thought, you know, they wouldn't be able to do that back in the day, but they yeah, it's actually quite an old tunnel. I think it was built in like the 1880s or something like that. So it's quite an old station, which I didn't think it was. Must have been pretty awful down there when it was steam days though, so see all the fumes getting trapped and all that. Wouldn't have been nice. I don't know why that marker's still on. Right, let's get going anyway. Get the bell on. And now departing from Newark Penn Station. Our next stop will be New York Penn. Cheers, Richard, cheers. Right, we actually need to get the speed dial on. Which one's that? It's on here somewhere. One of these ones changes to display. There we are. Right, get the bell. Don't really see the point of the bell, like no other countries use a bell, so it's just America. I went there last year, that's how I know. Nice. Very nice indeed. Over my train to Mod 2 you can speed up time. Yeah, that would be quite a good feature. Even if you just pause and it says like what time you want to skip to, and then there's a backing out and going back in. The speed does weirdly go down to 30 in a second, so we'll bring the speed down a little. We don't want to speed or anything. How do you change the display? This little button here. The last one on the top right one. Is one you use. Got the plane there, nice little feature. Got a nice little add-on, I guess. Yeah, you can tell which the old routes are because, well, they don't look as good. Especially this route here. Just doesn't look as good, obviously as the new ones. Braden Hobbs is a law where steam or diesel locomotives are not allowed in closed spaces. Oh. Yeah, but I think it's the same here. Obviously back in the day they probably did, as they didn't really care about health and safety or anything back then. Yeah, I remember what happened last time, Richard. Hopefully we won't have it again. Right, now we should be able to pick up some speed now. Let's get the speed up. 400 comments, thanks everyone. You do learn something new every day. Right, I don't know how long Long Island Railroad's gonna be. It might just be 10 minutes, as I don't know if I'm going out at some point on a walk. That'll be my 4th time out since March. All of those times being this month. Actually no, I did go last month, but towards the very end. Wait, this light's gone. Lovely. Cheers to whoever did undislike. No, we should be able to go up to 90 eventually. Let's put that blind down a little bit. That sun is in our eyes a little. It's quite a slow blind, that is. Right, now going up onto the kind of embankment slash bridge. The northeast corridor was built in the 70s. Oh yeah, 1870s. I thought it was like 1970s. I was just like, what? It's pretty new, isn't it? Right, the speed limit does go up to 90 pretty shortly, but it's not for where passengers are. Alright. Right, up to, well I think it is 60 at the minute, then we go up to 90 for a very short period of time. So we'll probably just go up to 70. I do find it cool the way it's all kind of marshland and bog and all that kind of stuff. Basically in the river, and they just kind of built... Hang on, what was that down there? For some reason I thought that little hut down there was like an M7 or something, like the windows to it. Sounds silly, but I did think that. 14 people in, thanks all for coming in. Just a friendly reminder, we are working towards 400 subs, so help us out if you can. What time we finishing? 2 o'clock. I usually tend to just keep the streams to 2 hours long. Yeah, 2 hours long seems to be an optimal time, so. And we did start at about 12. Let me quickly check. 19 subs to go, yeah. 91 minutes to go, so we've got half an hour. I'm pretty sure have we gone over that bridge yet? No, I think the bridge is coming up. And then we'll head up to 90 after that. Another ACS 64 passing by. FPS drop there. That's one thing I don't want to see on Train Simulator 2. Bad FPS drops. Hopefully, because it's a new engine, they'll have it running at 40/50 FPS all the time. Yeah, around 90 miles, around that. Oh, we'll head up to 90 miles per hour now. We will be going through Secaucus or Secaucus Junction, whatever it is. And we'll get back down to 60 before we enter the tunnel. 18 people in. Thanks all for coming in as usual. Hope you're all having a good day. Make yourselves known in chat. It's good to have a nice conversation. Right, there is the Secaucus Junction, whatever it is. Quite a nice looking station. But we will be speeding through it. Let's get the bell on. And obviously 20 people in, thanks all for coming in. That obviously that ties with the previous record, which is 20, so if we can get 21 we beat the record. We seem to be making new records every day. We're now up to 90 miles per hour now. But we're not at 90 for long. As we will be going down to 60 soon before we enter the tunnel. I think it's the Hudson River Tunnel, I believe it is. Well said, Richard. What do you think of the Metroliner cab car? I personally don't have it. No, I don't have it. But it does look pretty cool. I'm sure Maxim has it, so yeah, Maxim, what is the cab car like? Is it any good, or is it worth it, or is it not really much point? Because obviously I'm pretty sure you get the switcher with it as well, which literally looks exactly the same as the Peninsula Corridor one. West Point, ah. Right, we're now coming into the tunnel. I kind of like this bit as we kind of dip down on the kind of tilted over a little bit. Right, we'll just leave it coasting for now. There's not really much point doing anything really at this time. Cab car is okay. Never really bothered getting it. I only really get the route DLCs. Don't usually get the loco ones. But hopefully, if I get a job, well, when all this is over, like the pandemic, then hopefully I can get more DLCs. Horn. Yeah, I didn't do it when I was coming to the tunnel. It almost looks like there's like a walkway on the sides. That probably is a walkway, but yeah. I'm on PS4, so I type slow. Wait, you're able to type on PS4? The lack of different services is what ruins it for me. Well, on this one. Oh yeah, on the cab car. I suppose you can just, yeah, I suppose it's just one of those substitution things. Oh, is it a warm day out there? No, it doesn't look too warm. It's about, looks to be, I think it's about 18 degrees out. here in Horsham. Oh, we've lost a bit of speed going down it. 19 people watching. Thanks all for coming in. Just a friendly reminder, we are working towards 400 subs by August 6th, which is coincidentally the day Train Sim World 2 releases. So if you could help us out, it would be greatly appreciated for more daily simulation content. And one hell of a lot of Train Sim World 2 content when that releases. Welcome Thomas, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. It's for oh yeah, the live thing on PS. Yeah, you should be able to actually comment in the YouTube app, to be honest, but you can't. Yeah, cheers Richard. That should put it up to 382, I guess. Oh no, yeah, for the like, yeah. 17 people in. It's 22 degrees, is it out there? I've just gone for a bike track and I'm sweating. How many more days till TSW2? Well, it's the 11th today. I think that's 31 days in July, so 26 days? So we are getting closer. I don't think I'd be able to do that, no. I don't have, no. I don't think you can do that on the PS. I mean, I could, do it if I had the little spectators box on the side, but that kind of obstructs the screen. Have the little thing going across saying 26 days to go. Hopefully we can pre-order Train Sim World 2, but I think we will be able to. As I remember with Train Sim World, just the original one, which came out in 2018, we could pre-order that from June the 1st. Because I remember getting up, just having a look at the store, seeing what there was. I saw Train Sim World. I literally in my head, I was just having a little party. I was just like, I'm finally going to be able to play Train Sim. But hopefully we can pre-order, but I don't think we will be able to, as they just don't seem to do pre-orders anymore. I remember we could pre-order the Northern Transpennine DLC when that came out, which was quite cool, but I can't do it anymore. Afternoon Creative Designs, how are you doing? What mic do I have? The Onikama. I can't remember what it is. It's just an Onikama one. I'll have a look in a minute. Is that the gaming headset one? Yeah, it's just on an Onikama one. You can pre-order it a week before it comes out. Did they confirm that? So if they did, that would be great. The locomotive sounds like my PS4. No, I'd say the Class 47 sounds like my PS4. We're stopping a bit early here. We didn't mean to stop there. What did I miss? Did I miss something? I think we accidentally had the brakes on. So obviously it's the combined thing, isn't it? I don't know what that screen says there. We'll try it again. Let's get up again. What the hell did just happen? That should say. And number 2. C. Don't know what happened. Traction blocked. Is that to do with me? Did I do anything? Oh, rolling back. Right, we'll leave that there and go on to Long Island Railroad. The first Q&A they said there. Oh, that's good. Hopefully it is. Hopefully we can. Emergency brakes. Ah yes, I might have accidentally put them on if I was holding down L2, because obviously it's a combined throttle and brake, so I probably just, accidentally did it. Oh well. We were basically at New York Penn. People can just walk, open the doors, walk to the station. I'm sure it wouldn't do any harm. Right, on to Long Island Railroad, which will be our last route for today. We'll do a similar service to what we did last time. No idea, Reese. Probably Friday. It's usually when we get one. Every couple of weeks. Well, we'll start in New York Penn. So let's do let's do that one. Well, I don't know Reese because I don't work for Dovetail Games, so I am level 326 on the game. I think I've got about 3,000 miles on the East Coastway, another 3,000 miles on the Great Western Mainline. Yeah, quite a bit. And they will be running out of time. Well, I have been playing the game since 2018, like literally daily, so no, I've only started streaming it daily since June the 9th. Apart from that, it was literally every other day. Everyone seems to be enjoying these daily streams, so I'll keep them up. And let's get that to forward, charge the brakes. I'm only on 143, well, that's still good. Right, the brakes are charged. Just gotta wait now. Just a friendly reminder, everyone, we are working towards 400 subs by August the 6th. If you could help us out, it would be greatly appreciated for more daily simulation streams and one hell of a lot of Train Sim World 2 content when that releases. So if you don't want to miss that, click the sub button. I'll try and make the highest quality content I can. So yeah, if you can sub, it would be all greatly appreciated. And if you put something in chat, I can get you in the shout out video, which I believe I need to add someone key aid into. I don't have you on there yet. So actually now, we've got about 50 people on there now who will be in the shout out video. So quite a bit. But that won't be released until we get to 400 subscribers. Welcome Hunter Jupiter, how are you doing? Welcome back Jamie again. The headlights need to be bright. Alright, we'll put them on bright. Let's set the doors and let's get going. I think our first stop's probably Woodside, isn't it? Yeah, next stop's Woodside. Right, doors are closed. Better check the signals because we don't have a SPAD again, because that's not really what we don't really want to do that. Objective marker, for some reason that was on, so I'll get that off. What do we need? Signal, signal, signal. Oh no, not that one. That one and that one. Isn't Long Island Railroad basically the tube for New York? The tube for New York's the New York Metro, isn't it? Oh, the proper subway one. I suppose it is kind of similar as a Metro line, isn't it? So 17 people watching, thanks everyone for coming in. Hope you're all having a good day. Right, now leaving New York Penn, our next station stop will be Woodside. Perhaps we can break the record. How do you motion blur? How do you enable it, disable it? On keyboard, plug it in, CTRL and F2 will enable it and disable it. Good to hear, Jupiter, good to hear. Yeah, the sound of this train is lovely. That's one thing I can agree on. Well, there's quite a few things I can agree on about this train, but the sounds are lovely. CTRL and F2. Press them at the same time and you can turn off motion blur and turn it obviously back on again if you want it. Yeah, but you have to plug in a keyboard. I believe both consoles do support keyboard, so you should be able to do it if you're on Xbox or PlayStation. Alright, Mr. Match, yeah, I see I'll be streaming at 5:30 again, and at 5:30 we'll be having a Railway Empire stream. Yeah, we go. Yeah, we can get up to speed any second now. Yeah, speed and power. Alright, there we go, up we go. Up we go. To, yeah, it says keyboard, yeah. It is the only way to completely remove the HUD. I reckon in Train Simulator 2 they will make it so you don't have to have a keyboard. Up we go. 60 miles per hour through this tunnel. Train Spotter 7, I will add you to the shout out list. I believe you're on there. Actually already. Yeah, I think we're already on there. Oh, a good old glitch they've never sorted out. Right, let's put the brakes on a little, speed down a little bit through there. When you're doing the shout outs at 400 subscribers, if we make it there. Yeah, 400 subs there will be a shout out video. I've got about 40, yes, slash 50 people in it at the minute. And everybody in the stream right now who is in chat is on it, so yeah. It's about 54 at the minute. So that's in more speed. So hopefully if we didn't make it to 400, I can release that video. Which we are only 19 subs off, but in the last couple of days we haven't really gone up that much, so hopefully today we can go up a few more. Yeah, you're in it, Braden. Yeah, you're in it. You're at the top of the second list, the 3 whole lists. So hopefully that will help out your channels a little bit if you do, you know, YouTube or whatever. Tomorrow I'm going to learn how to drive a GWR train, not on a simulator. Obviously you wouldn't be able to drive in real life, but I suppose what you're watching like YouTube, one of those cab videos or something like that. Right, we go, well, 45 miles per hour. 18 people in. Thanks all for coming in. If you're not subbed already, be sure to press the subscribe button. Well, it's up to you obviously, but more daily simulation related content. Quite a lot of Train Simulator 2 will be coming. Well, not quite a lot, one hell of a lot. You're going to drive on the Mainline? That's not allowed until 21 weeks. Unless you're having a cab view or something like that. Cab ride, I mean. Nice, Richard. Right, I figure it does go down to 30 miles per hour in a second, I'm pretty sure, so let's put the speed down. I'm pretty certain it goes down to 30 at least, it does. I don't know how to drive in a cab ride, nice. I've been through the core before, like between East Croydon and Finsbury Park cab ride before, that was cool. And a class 700 up the front, that was on work experience back here last summer. That was cool. And I also went in the back cab of the class 377 between well basically just between Ford and Barnum. That was another cool one. Right, so we should be able to go up to speed in a minute. At the minute we're going a bit slow at the minute. Yeah, we'll be going as far as Jamaica and I'll end the stream there, and then later on it will be Railway Empire, where I'll be starting afresh and probably going on to the Mexican map. because that one's quite a good one. Well, it would be the Mexican one. Actually, no, put in chat, Mexican map or the South American map. I want to hear what you want. Yeah, hopefully next year I can become an onboard supervisor for Southern, which would be cool. I've been in the cabs of the 377, 319 and the HST, but only while stationary. Oh, the 319 must have been nice, and the HST obviously. Yeah, work experience went in the 377 whilst it was moving, and the 700, which was cool. And then I did have the chance to go in a 395 in the cab, but that never kind of went through. So I remember that we were on the train, like, and some kind of southeastern, I don't know, some manager, like train manager, and was just like, because we were reading like a train magazine, and they was like, if you want a cab ride, ring this number. And I'm pretty sure a certain someone lost the number, so that wasn't too good in the end. That would have been quite cool in the high-speed train going from probably St Pancras down to Dover or something like that. Well, I believe we're running a 10-car unit, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, yeah, 10-car unit, so straight to the end of the platform. You've been in the cab of the GP38, nice. Alright, Reese, take care. See you in a bit, Reese, see you later. Or in the next train sim stream. Yeah, there's no 10-car marker, so you kind of have to stop at the 10-car. No 10-car marker, so you have to stop at the 12-car marker. Next train's to Mode Stream tomorrow. Yeah, it's probably hard to organise cab rides. Yeah, serious. Right, next stop should be Jamaica. And that's where we will be ending today's train to Mode Stream. That lovely M7. Right, we gotta wait a little bit here and then we can leave and head towards Jamaica. They're weird signals, aren't they? Right, we may as well get the doors closed now. By the time they're closed, we should be ready to leave. And off we go. Alright, see you, Kate, Aiden. Take care. On our way towards Jamaica now. Let's get a flyby shot there. Right, max throttle. Should be going to 80 miles per hour soon. Take care, then. About 60 at the minute, and we've got to 80 in a second. It's quite a fast section of the line, this one. Come on, we're up to 80. There literally is there's no speed boards. Yeah, I thought it was just inside the cab where you see what the next speed limit is. People, thanks all for coming. Oh, nice. Very nice indeed. Like 75 miles per hour. Maybe in the W1100 off 40 knots. I should be going through some hills, I can't remember what it's called, I always forget. Primrose Hills or something like that. My mum was trying to abandon me, I'm going out to the woods, and I was just like, I'm just wait 5 minutes, and see my mum's view. I paid pretty good for a garden in the UK, it's like 35k, and then obviously when you're a driver it can go up to 70k, which is quite good. Primrose Hills, what it was called, something similar. Pretty sure it's Primrose Hills. Right, so shortly we'll be arriving into Jamaica. Still got to go through the fake Kew Gardens. Are you going to join party after stream, Joe? No, because someone's been impatient and wants to get out to the woods, even though I said, why don't you wait like 5 minutes? It's not like it's going to affect your life or anything, waiting 5 minutes. Because technically this is kind of working, isn't it? The stream and all, so. Like the fake Kew Gardens we're going through now. Bring the train down a little bit. So 50 fast. Yeah, well, it's circles. You'll see, well, mostly the names are on the east coast. So you'll see Britain used to rule the 13 colonies. So basically just renamed everything, like York, well, New York, obviously. You've got Washington, which is also a place in the UK. Well, slightly smaller place, not quite a lot smaller. Yeah, but quite a lot of the East Coast places are named after British places. So we ruled the US until 1776, until, you know, it all kind of went downhill. Obviously Boston, I'm pretty sure is the place. Birmingham's a place obviously in America, which is in the UK. Wonder how long till Trump Avenue. Right, so we're now coming to Jamaica, and where the stream will be, yeah, Boston, Lincolnshire. I think that's like a Birmingham, like Alabama or something like that. Welcome, Burst, how you doing? There's a thing like that. just woken up, blimey. Well, I've got to go out for a walk because she's kind of just like being impatient. So, right, this is Jamaica. As usual, we're always going to the far platform. I don't know why we can't just go into the platform straight ahead, but it's just the way it is. Land of the living. I've got to be quick. She's wanting to leave. So I'll start saying bye now, everyone, as I literally have to dash because out there literally are leaving. Nice. But yeah, I'll say bye now. So thanks everyone for watching the stream. Hope you all enjoyed it. Everyone take care and stay safe. I'll be streaming Railway Empire later. Everyone, so if you wanna yeah, if you wanna join that, that'll be about 5:30. But thanks everyone for coming in. I'll just stop on it. Leaving. That's cool, they've just left. They couldn't wait 2 minutes. Great family, innit? Right, coming into Jamaica. And are in the stream there, try and catch up with them. Obviously they're in a rush for some weird reason. Right everyone, that is it. Thanks everyone for coming in, and I'll see you in the next stream. Cheers everyone.